Yes guys, Max here, back again with a brand new video, and today it's time to talk about the Ballon d'Or. Not necessarily the Ballon d'Or upcoming, this year's Ballon d'Or, but the future ones, the ones we're going to see in the next 5 to 10 years. I'm going to be talking to you guys today about 5 players I think have got an outside chance of winning the Ballon d'Or. Well, I say outside chance, it's a big trophy to win, but I'm talking players not like Haaland, not like Mbappe, players that are out there and, you know, could win this trophy. If you do go on to enjoy today's video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel, and let's get straight into it. Starting off with one of the best players in the world at the minute, Jude Bellingham from Real Madrid. He is having an absolutely amazing season, and I can see him winning the Ballon d'Or very, very soon. In fact, I think in the next few years when he starts to kick on, maybe even if Real Madrid win the league or the Champions League this season and England maybe win the Euros, I think Bellingham, because of the start of the season he's had so far, he could be in for a shout. If it isn't going to be the Ballon d'Or in the next year or two, maybe in 3 or 4 years when he's, you know, Real Madrid's main man. He already is Real Madrid's main man at the minute, but, you know, kicking on, playing in the Champions League. I think Real Madrid is his club. He suits Real Madrid massively. I do want to see him in the Premier League, but I think if he can win trophies at Real Madrid, probably the biggest club in the world, then yeah, it's literally written in headlights for him to win the Ballon d'Or. The next player is another Real Madrid player, and it is Vinicius Junior. I think he is unbelievable. He's had a bit of a rocky start to the season this year, but we've seen over the past few seasons he's been unbelievable for Real Madrid. He's been their main man since the departures of Ronaldo and Benzema. Now he's been the figurehead in that team, the one who's driving Real Madrid forward. He's the main man in that team. Real Madrid attract the best players in the world, and attracting Vinicius Junior was an amazing signing. Now they've got Bellingham. Will they add Mbappe to the team as well next season? Who knows? I think Mbappe going to Real Madrid will help Vinicius Junior a lot as well, because it won't all be focused on him. It'll be all focused on Mbappe. Vinicius Junior can go quietly under the radar. He can pick up assists for Mbappe. He can still score his goals, but he'll be an under-the-radar player when Mbappe joins Real Madrid. Maybe if he can win a World Cup with Brazil or a Copa America, again win a few Champions Leagues or league titles with Real Madrid, he could be in for a shout, because normally it should be based on how the player performs and not what they win as a team, but we know it's all about team awards with the Ballon d'Or, so Vinicius Junior will have to win some of them as well. Going over to Italy now, and he actually plays for this club right here, AC Milan. It is Rafael Leao. He is an unbelievable talent. He can play as a number 9. He can play off the left-hand side. I think he's got a bit of tech about him as well. I think he's really good with his feet, very good dribbler. The only thing holding him back maybe is that he plays for AC Milan, and he's recently signed a new deal there, like a 5-year contract, so he's tied down at AC Milan for quite a long period of time. And I think, don't want to sound harsh, but he might need to leave AC Milan to win a Ballon d'Or if he wants one, which I think he probably does. Maybe he's not thinking about the Ballon d'Or, but with his potential, playing for Portugal as well, I think he has got that. I think he could win one. He just needs to, you know, branch out maybe to the Premier League in the future and sort of take it from there. Next up, I just want to throw this shout out there. This is a really rogue one, but I'm going for Alejandro Garnacho for Manchester United, my club. I might be being a bit biased, probably am, but honestly, from what I'm seeing for him as a 19-year-old footballer, he should be starting for United over the likes of Rashford, over the likes of Antony on the right or the left-hand side. He's got, every time he gets subbed on for United, he always makes something happen. He's that sort of player. He's got no filter. He just wants to run at a defence, beat his man, put the ball in the box or have a shot. He always creates something. And I think when he starts playing proper first-team football for United, getting in that starting 11, I think his ceiling is all the way up here. He's an unbelievable talent. Also playing for Argentina as well. He's been getting international call-ups for about 2 years. So when he was 17, he was getting first-team call-ups. That just shows the level of player he is. Marcus Rashford broke through at United at the age of 19, 20, so why can't Garnacho do it? He should be getting starts. Rashford was starting games for United at a young age. The same thing should be happening with Garnacho, sorry. So I think he is the future of Manchester United. I hope he stays for a very long time. And obviously, he has just signed a new contract as well, which is very good. I'm very pleased about that. But yeah, it's a bit of a rogue shout, but maybe not. I think he has got the potential to be one of the best players in the world, 100%. Going over to Bayern Munich now, and there is a certain Jamal Musiala. What a player he is. Honestly, I love watching Jamal Musiala. He plays in sort of that number 10 role as well. He's just always there. In that number 10 role, he picks up the ball. He's probably one of the best dribblers in the world at the minute. With the ball at his feet, he can beat a man. He's so tidy with it, playing 1-2 touch passes. it's unbelievable. Guy is an unbelievable talent. 19, 20, 21 years of age. I'm not too sure, to be fair. I think he's about 20, but he has got the future is his, to be fair, and he's playing for a big team like Bayern Munich, and he's been starting for the last few seasons. So if he continues to play for Bayern Munich, there is some levels he can go to. If Bayern Munich win the Champions League, we know they're probably going to win the league. Well, maybe not, but they normally do. 9 times out of 10 win the Bundesliga, so he's already got that going for him. Maybe win something with Germany, maybe win the Champions League with Bayern. Who knows? But I think, he's got such a great potential. He's got so many good players playing around him as well. It's quite easy for him to, pick up assists, pick up goals, because he's got so many talented players in that team. But yeah, I think Musiala again is another great shout. I want to go back over to Spain as well, and there's a few players. I'm talking Gavi and Pedri from Barcelona. 2 midfielders that, are quite good, I'd say, at this early stage of their career. I think they're not world class just yet, but I think they can get to that level. Gavi's just won the Golden Boy Award, so that's already good for his career. Again, Pedri's still quite young as well. He's been playing a lot of football for Barcelona over the last few seasons. I think Gavi's the main man at the minute. I think Gavi's the one that's tipped to, win more than Pedri at the minute. But I don't know. I still think Pedri is a better player. And I think Pedri will be a better player. So it's just a question of, can they win something with Spain? Can they win something with Barcelona? Can they pick up goals? We know they can assist. We know the gritty midfielders get stuck into a challenge, but that's not sort of, seen as Ballon d'Or worthy. It's normally about team achievements and if they can get goals and contribute to their team's wins. So we'll just have to see on that one. There may be 2 rogue shouts as well. And finally, a player I would love to see win it is Camavinga from Real Madrid. Again, he's so versatile. And every time I've watched Camavinga play, I'm thinking like, wow, this guy is it. This guy is the man. When he signed for Real Madrid, I was like, is it too early for his career? He's not going to be playing. They've still got Kroos, Modric, Valverde. And yeah, since then, he's, sort of starting to be a figurehead in that team, starting to play a lot of football, playing at left back as well out of times, which is obviously out of his position, but he can still do a job there. When he's playing in that midfield, though, with Tchouaméni, I think it's voila. It's unbelievable to see them 2 in the pivot, the French dynamo in midfield. I think that's unbelievable. Tchouaméni's a good shout as well, but I think Camavinga's ceiling is quite high. I think he's got, more chance, a bit younger. He's got a bit of swag about him, Camavinga. I love him on the ball. He's just got that dog in him, you know what I mean? He's like, I just love Camavinga. Probably went a bit off topic there, but yeah, left-footed midfielder, breaks the lines. His passing's unbelievable. And I think Camavinga, it's a rogue shout again, because you never normally see it go into those sort of players winning the Ballon d'Or, but I'd love to see it happen in the future. Maybe again. I mean, he plays for France, for God's sake. He's got a big chance of winning international trophies as well, and he's playing for one of the biggest teams in the world in Real Madrid. There's no reason why he can't do it. So that wraps it up for my Ballon d'Or shouts. Is there any players I missed out? I'm sure there's loads. There's so many talents out there, but they're just, some rogue ones and some ones for the future, I think, that could win the trophy. Thank you all for watching. Hopefully you did enjoy, and I'll see you lot in the next one. Peace.